I had a blast working with Amanda and Jesse and being a part of the documentary as a whole. The entire production team and crew that were following us were so kind and encouraging throughout the entire week. And I definitely felt supported behind the scenes, which is really nice to have that support system. Because when you think about it, the camera crew that would follow us each individually were with us more than anybody else throughout the day. So it's really nice to have such a supportive team to work with.
I was followed a little bit less than some of the other girls. So for me, working with Amanda and Jesse was a bit different in the sense that I had no clue when a camera was going to show up or when they weren't. As I was just kind of going about my day, doing whatever I wanted. And sometimes I would have a whole conversation with someone, turn around, and only then realize that it was filmed. So it was I think it was interesting in a lot of ways, but it wasn't necessarily a huge factor in my girl state experience.
I think similar to Nisha, I wasn't followed until halfway through the week. So I had like the first 3 days where I was just like just going to camp. And then the second half when like the camera was there and I just remember thinking it was like the coolest thing ever. Like there's a camera on me. I have a microphone. I like people have like a boom mic over me. So I think it definitely added to the experience. It was really awesome.
Yeah, the filmmaking process and working with Amanda and Jesse and the co-producers and the people who lugged around the giant cameras and boom mics was super special and really great. I'm glad that I was able to meet the film crew. I thought those were some of the most important people that I met at Girls State. I would have been fine if the documentary like never came out. Like that's how much I enjoyed working with the filming team.
I definitely went into it wanting a career in politics and journalism. I'm still there right now, but I'm also open to the idea of when opportunity knocks, opening the door. So wherever I go, I think it'll be determined by what opportunities knock at the door, depending on what media outlets, I might potentially work for, might impact what kind of career in politics I have. And sometimes the idea of running for president, like I, always said that I wanted to in the film and growing up, some days that feels like a lot. And I'm like, but you get to live in a cool White House. So, there's good and bad, but overall, I think that as we all grow up, the opportunities that open themselves and present themselves to us will determine what I end up doing. But I don't think I fully know yet where I'll be in 16 years, but we'll see.
More than kind of sway me towards a career in politics, Girls State taught me that even if you don't want to make it your career, politics is still important for everyone. Like right now, I'm an engineering major. I think so is Cece. Like it doesn't mean that we have less of a place speaking out about issues that are important to us. There is still a way to get involved, even if it's not your career. I've met girls at Girls State who want to go into cardiovascular research or are currently in pre-med, and that's still important. It is still important to have those voices in our political systems.
Yeah, Girls State didn't necessarily push me towards a career in politics. It solidified my idea of a career in politics and it made it believable. It was then obtainable. I could see myself actually functioning in a real life political position, more so with those smaller governmental positions within the local and county governments. Um, and so I'm really thankful that I was able to be a part of the program because I don't know if I would have truly believed myself when I said that I wanted a career within the political field.
I think I agree so much with what Faith and Nisha said. I'm not engineering, but I am doing. My friends are gonna make fun of me for saying this, but I'm doing computer science ish, um, and so I don't really know. But I also think what Faith said is so true. Like it made me like maybe I don't know if I want to do politics, but it made me think, wow, I actually could be successful at this, which is I think I mean that's huge for me. I mean just being able to say to myself, oh wait, I could be good at this. And I think no matter what, I'll be involved in politics. And Girls State definitely convinced me that no matter where I am in life, I want to be involved in politics. So yeah.
I hope that audiences, especially teenage girls and girls in general, I hope everybody takes their girls to go see Girls State. But I hope that they take away the idea that you can do things, big things as a woman, and I think that it's important for you to go for it just as much as it is for anybody else to go for it. And you're entitled to that, and you are capable of that.
Um, I think I would say just um, don't compare yourself to others. We're all scared. We're all afraid. We're all anxious. It's so easy to see people around you and think that they're not, as terrified as you are, but they probably are. So just kind of seeing the behind the scenes of that, just, make sure you don't watch a documentary and think I could never be them because you are us. We're the same as you guys are, and we were the same back then.
I hope that teenage girls take away the idea that it is okay to make mistakes or lose something. You are still capable. You can still do whatever you want to do in the future. And speaking your mind is a good thing. Even when it's hard, if you really believe in something, it is worthwhile to say it. And those are lessons that I very much learned at Girl State.
I think that young women should take away from the film that going after what you want doesn't have to be this massive and intimidating process, even if the position that you're trying to obtain is massive or intimidating. Young women should not be terrified to make mistakes while they are vying for positions of leadership. They're so important. Every single young woman should be a leader somewhere.